I got faked. Yes, it really happened, and I always feared this day would come. For those of you who are new here, I'm Jan. I run 2 Etsy stores selling 3D printed products. Out of the 10,000 plus parts we've sold on Etsy and Shopify, our best selling item, responsible for 2,000 of these sales, was copied by a competitor. How did this happen, and most importantly, how can you prevent this from happening to you? Let's talk about it. More than 2 years ago, I designed a shoot and declumper for the popular DF64 coffee grinder. This part significantly reduced retained coffee grounds, dramatically improving the grinder's performance. The improvement was so great that Lance Hedrick, a well-known coffee influencer, reviewed it and declared it a must-have. That was my big break. Overnight, the part sold out on my Etsy store. I received over 120 messages asking when it will be restocked. At that time, I was printing with a single Ender 3 in my shower. To meet the demand, I bought 6 more Ender 3s and worked around the clock, balancing a full-time job during the day and fulfilling orders at night. It was both thrilling and incredibly stressful. This part has been a cornerstone of my Etsy and Shopify store, generating over $20,000 per year. But then, during my regular competitor research, I found a listing on Etsy that shocked me. It was my exact part, with the same title and description, sold by an established store with a large following. A serious threat to my business. I went through a series of different emotions, from anger at the blatant copy to fear for my business future. The big question was, what could I do about it? But before we go into countermeasures and damage reduction, we need to understand how this could happen. We first need to look at Etsy as a marketplace. Unlike Shopify, Etsy shows sales numbers, and tools like eRank and Everbee can track these sales accurately. This makes it easy for competitors to identify successful listings and copy them. The main reason my competitor could replicate my listing one-to-one was that I started exploring passive income with 3D print designs. I posted some STL files of my designs on our Shopify store. Even though I offered these files for personal use only, it was only a matter of time before someone started selling them. I was even able to track down the exact purchase of the design, which was suspiciously close to the competitor's address. I was fully aware of this risk, but was willing to take it in exchange for data I was able to gather for a future video about passive income by selling STLs. If you don't want to miss that one, subscribe to our channel. Back to the story. So, what can we do about it now? First, I took screenshots of the competitor's listing, including name, picture and description as proof. On a legal basis, I couldn't do anything about it, since I don't have a patent on this design. However, there are still steps to limit the damage. Number 1. Contact the store owner. I reached out to the store owner politely but firmly, pointing out that their listing was a direct copy of mine. I informed them that I would report them to Etsy if they didn't take it down. Surprisingly, they agreed to remove the listing from Etsy, though they will still sell it on their Shopify store. Number 2. Maintain quality. Continue delivering top quality products. My listing has over 100 reviews, averaging 4.9 out of 5 stars. As long as your reviews are great and your prices are competitive, customers are more likely to choose your product over a copy. Number 3 is build a strong brand. A strong online presence and brand loyalty are invaluable. Think of it like choosing the original Coca-Cola over a generic knockoff. Customers who trust your brand are less likely to switch to a similar product from a lesser-known competitor. Remember, imitation is the highest form of flattery. If other Etsy stores are copying your designs, it means that you've created something great. Instead of focusing on the frustration, channel that energy into creating another bestseller. If you want to know the steps how to do that, check out our 24-hour challenge on creating a new 3D printing listing. Happy printing, 3D farmers!